William Wilberforce wrote, "Having heard all this, you may choose to look the other way, but you can never again say that you didn't know. Having heard the stories of sexual assault in the military, we can look away, but we can never say that we have not heard of this problem, that we are going to ignore this problem." I don't think anybody in this body wants to, but the definition of an insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We've known that sexual assault in the military has been a problem decade after decade. I think it's time that we tried something new. When I heard of a young military recruit from my state, a young woman who was raped, attacked, beaten to a pulp, 3 nerves pinched in her back, her legs and hips bruised such that she couldn't walk, she considered suicide. When I heard that her rape kit was lost and that the case was dismissed, I'm disheartened. Her assailant is still in the Navy. We have to do something different. We cannot ignore this problem. To me, it's as simple as, should you have to report your assault to your boss? That's what we're talking about. What if your boss goes drinking with the person who assaulted you, who's friends with them? Wouldn't we want to make the person you complain to completely outside the chain of command? Wouldn't we want to have lawyers involved with this whose specialty is this type of thing? I'm not saying it is easy. Guilt is sometimes hard to find. Justice is hard to find. But we have evidence that people don't trust the system. They say 26,000 episodes of unwanted sexual contact. They say 50% of the victims, though, go unreported. There's a lot of reasons for this. Even in the private world, people are afraid or ashamed or don't feel like they can talk about this publicly. But we should do everything possible to make sure that it is easy to report this, because we don't want this to occur. Now, this doesn't mean our men and women that serve that this is a problem that overwhelms the military. It's still a small percentage, but 26,000 people having this happen to them, we need to come up with a solution. When I see this, and I see what Senator Gillibrand has done here, to me it's an idea whose time has come. It's about justice for victims, but it also is about finding due process. When you get this out of the arbitrary nature of a commander making a decision and you have it in a court with judges, you're going to hear arguments on both sides. I think it protects the innocent as well as finds justice for the accused. So I overwhelmingly support this bill and this crusade that Senator Gillibrand has led, and I suggest to the Senate that we understand that the problem goes on, that tweaking this problem or nibbling around the edges and saying, oh, we're just going to wait and see if what we're doing is better, that's what we've been doing for 20 years. I think the time is now to make a change, and I say I with Senator Gillibrand wholeheartedly support her bill.